Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Elion, and we are here with Stian Pian. So, welcome, Stian.
Hi.
So, could you tell us who you are and what you do?
I'm Stian Pian from Norway. Been working on a project with a bunch of my metal idols for a few years. Um, just, I think I'm just a really lucky guy because I get to do. I'm following my dream.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, so let's dive into some questions. As a kid, what were you listening to?
As a kid, I should be listening to my mom, but I didn't. I heard her all the time, but I didn't listen to her. Music wise, Twisted Sister caught my attention in, I think, '84. And you got Motley Crue, Europe, Bon Jovi, yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Who got you into music? Was it a family member, a friend, or some acquaintance at school?
At school, yeah. I was kind of the invisible kid. Not very popular, not a bullied kid either. But as most kids, I wanted to be the popular guy. And there were two guys in my class. They were learning to play guitar, and we started a band. And it kind of worked. We kind of we got the popular ones. So yeah. So
Yeah,
it
cool,
was the two guitarists.
cool.
Yeah.
So, who inspired you to become a musician? Was it Dave Schneider from Twisted Sister, or was it John Bon Jovi from Bon Jovi, or was it a family member, or
Well,
somebody else?
I don't know if you saw. Motley Crue made a documentary film, a
Yeah.
documentary called Uncensored, and there was this scene where Vince Neil is sitting in a limo with a hot tub, and he's sitting there with, I think it's 6 models, uh, and one of the models' name was Pamela Manning, and she inspired me. So she kind of was the reason for me wanting to be a rock star. So I say Pamela Manning.
Cool. You did mention earlier that you started your band in school,
Yeah.
but were you in any other bands prior to doing what you're doing now?
I was a couple of years. I was playing in a what my first band. I was a drummer, and my second band, I was actually singing for a prog rock band, and they were really, really good musicians. And I don't know why I got the chance to sing for them, but I did get the chance. It kind of worked out, and I realized that singing meant a lot less practicing than drumming. So I continued singing, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm writing and singing, um, and it's a lot less work than like playing a real instrument. So it suits me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what have you been up to, especially over this what what, 5 years now? Over the last 5 years?
Yeah. It's well, my project, Stian Pian project. Started out as a solo thing. I wanted to just make some recordings out of all the years that I've been working on music. And I stumbled upon a possibility to record stuff with Bruce Kulick from Kiss. So we did one song together. And after that, I got in touch with loads of other musicians and many of my old heroes. And now I think we're 60 people in the project. Me as the red line. So I'm involved in everything. Loads of guests. Yeah, and that pretty much takes up all my time, at least for, yeah, I think the last 5 years, this project's been full focus. So, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Could you tell us a little bit about what you've been writing with this project?
Well, I'm writing songs together with 5 or 6 different guys. I don't think I've written any one song just by myself. But we're 5 or 6 guys writing songs together, and I'm kind of choosing musicians for each song. So I'm like I don't know. I'm spreading work for each and every one in the project, and I'm pinching myself all the time. Just being lucky to work with really, really good guys. So, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So, any sort of like how can I put it? Any sort of like time scale on what you're going to be releasing?
I'm hoping we're releasing the first 2 or 3 songs within a month or two. But I've said that now for maybe a year, because the pandemic and, yeah, different delays all the time, and with so many people involved, there's always something to delay it. So I'm hoping for 1 month, probably 2 months.
Yeah. I've got a question from one of my subscribers and moderators for the channel. This comes from Sebastian from South Africa. He asks, any touring and live gigs?
Well, that will be pretty hard with so many different musicians involved. But I'm thinking maybe a year from now, we're gathering 5 or 6 people, and if it's still enough interest and buzz around the project, I'll be really happy to tour around, of course.
Yeah. So if everything lines up that you can actually go out touring and doing live gigs, would you go over to come over to the UK or go over to the States or South America or even South Africa or even Australia? Would you
Of course,
do that?
anywhere, absolutely.
Cool. So, are you still there? Are you still writing songs for the for this project, or are you going to be like finish off what you've already got?
Not constantly writing. I think we're up to maybe 15, 16 songs that are kind of ready now. Next week, probably 20. We're constantly writing. I think we might stop at 30, 40 songs, and every one of them is being published. So everything's being released.
Cool, cool. Are you going to be
Yeah.
putting out an EP or like an EP out every so often, or are you going to be doing sort of like an album or a double album?
Well, at first, we're just going digitally. So just a couple of songs at a time, out on every major platform. But when we're at like 10 or 12 songs, we're probably gathering them into one album, pressing them and selling if there's enough interest. So we'll just see. But mainly digitally, at least at first.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got another question from Sebastian. This sort of like goes on from like putting out albums. He asks, are you going to be doing any vinyl if there is interest?
Absolutely. Vinyl is so much back. So of course, yeah, absolutely.
Cool, cool. Where can people find you on social media?
The easiest way to find me is my homepage, stianpian.com, and that's Stian in one word. I think there's 5 or 6 songs out there, so you can check out the music. It's just demos, and the sound quality is not too too good. But you'll get an idea of where we're headed, and there's a lot of info on there as well. So stianpian.com.
Yeah, yeah. So if anybody's got any more questions, now's your chance to ask them. Because this will be my last question. So, any advice for people who want to become a musician?
Go for it, absolutely. And practice, practice, practice. Believe in your own ideas, and also look up the documentary on Motley Crue, Uncensored, and check out that limo scene.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it myself, but I've got like knowing Motley Crue, I can actually imagine what that scene is.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
check it out.
yeah, yeah. Stian, I had to think there. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming on and doing this interview. It's been an absolute pleasure. Absolute
Well,
pleasure
thank you for having me.
talking to you
Thanks
and
so
meeting
much.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.